Hey nerds, Alex here from Nerds Being Geeks. And with it being Halloween, this is the perfect time to review the Dracula figure by Neca. Let's get into it. Before we get into the video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to Nerds Being Geeks. It is one click for you, but it makes my day when it happens. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Alright guys, so this is the review of the Dracula Neca figure in black and white. Now, if you've seen my other Neca Universal Monster figure reviews, I have gone all black and white figures. I do like some of the colored ones, but once one of them was black and white, I had to get the rest in black and white. Alright, so let's start with the packaging. An incredible movie poster cover of Dracula. Alright, we got the side here. Nice little image. So the back cover has some really nice shots in black and white of the figure. Cute little top hat. And back to the cover. Alright, and here we have the cover pulled back and a nice look into the window of the box. A beautiful black and white shot of the figure, and of course Bela Lugosi's Dracula with all of the accessories and multiple heads. Alright guys, let's crack this bad boy open. Alright, so here is Dracula, Bela Lugosi out of the package. I think it looks really good, a lot of detail. Just be careful when getting out of the package. Like most NECA figures, they can be pretty stiff, so don't break anything. Always heat up your figures if they feel a little stiff. But this thing looks really cool. The Bela Lugosi facial features look incredible. Now here he is in like his tux outfit. Maybe out on the town. And this thing came with a lot of accessories. Well, maybe hands, and it's got some pretty cool things. Some top hats, cane, but we'll go through those in a minute. But I think the Bela Lugosi likeness is pretty good. So before I go any further, I want to show off some of the extras because I do want to put some of those accessories on this figure because I feel like that is how I plan to display it, and I feel like that's how it looks the best. Let's look at some of the hands. You have some glove hands, one with the ring, one without the ring. And then some ungloved hands. And a hand to just hold some stuff. Comes with 3 heads. A very creepy smiling one. And a very angry one. I prefer the neutral one that is currently on him now. If you want to make your Dracula fancy, Comes with a top hat. And a cane. I'd say one of the cooler accessories that have come with these Universal Monster figures is this bat and stand. I feel like that is a really cool display. And it has a base. So yeah, I think that bat's pretty cool. So the thing I really want to put on this figure is the cape that it comes with. So let's get it out of there. Now this is a cloth cape with like a hard plastic cowl. See, I think that cape makes all the difference on this figure. It really adds to it. I mean, the cape was so important to Bela Lugosi that he was actually buried with his Dracula cape. And it looks pretty good from a distance. The interior being gray matches the black and white color scaling, which I like. I will say some detail around the cowl. It's like some of the stitching isn't exactly the best, but you know, when it's sitting on the shelf from a distance, you really can't notice it. See, I was kind of, you know, in the middle of how I felt about this Dracula, but I'll tell you what, you know, that I think that cape just made all the difference. I really like it. I like the bat that it comes with. You know, at this point, I kind of wish that they would just make a giant castle so I could put all these figures on a really cool display stand. But for now, if you've seen my room tour, I just keep them behind their boxes because those make really good display pieces too. Alright guys, so let's get my other monster NECA figures and see how they compare next to each other. Alright guys, so here is my NECA monster figure collection so far. Dracula compared to the rest. The scaling looks pretty good. I will say it has the brightest whites just because of his tuxedo having those actual whites. And I still think Wolfman might be the darkest. But I think they all look incredible next to each other on the shelf. You know, the color scaling does seem to, I don't know how it's showing up on camera, but that white really pops against the rest of the figures. And it just seems like at this point they finally maybe perfected these figures a little bit better. Alright guys, so that is a quick overview of the Bela Lugosi Dracula Universal Monster figure by NECA, black and white version. Let me know if you picked this one up, if you got the other monsters, if you're thinking about collecting them. I'd say the next one on my list is the Invisible Man, but currently that is only in color, and I really would like that in black and white. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around to the end. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you later. So yeah, I'm back. I did decide to maybe switch out to the kind of angry face Bela Lugosi. I keep going back and forth. That's a pretty cool headpiece too. I do think this is by far the worst one. How creepy is that? And look at these necks. It's so weird. All right, let me know what you guys think. Angry face or neutral face? Bye.